We are back again, guys. If you're joining, let's do it again. Okay, guys. Good afternoon from here. Good afternoon from here. I'm coming late today due to some circumstances beyond my control. So if you're joining, you're welcome. Agune Chamber. If you're joining, you're welcome. Make yourself visible. Pure location. Where are from? I'm the Eichmann, streaming from Dubai, UAE.
Oh, pardon, c'est quel charisme?
Streaming from Dubai, UAE.
C'est quel charisme? Avec sa petite taille, c'est quel charisme là-bas? Ce n'est que son tengi bruit, c'est tout.
We joining, say hi at the comment section, guys. Say hi at the comment section.
Okay, on ensemble.
Say hi at the comment section if you are joining.
On ensemble.
Make yourself visible. Let's go, guys. If you are joining, say hi at the comment section. Who is joining? The first information we're gonna be seeing today is coming from Anambra State. Coming from Anambra State. If you're joining, you're welcome. Say hi at the comment section. Who is joining?
Ouais, il veut pas rire. C'est moi qui appelle petit sœur.
Let's go, guys.
Ok, ça va la grande sœur.
Ok.
Il va bien. De ton côté, c'est comment? J'espère que ça va.
Who is joining, guys? Say hi at the comment section if you're joining. This is the Eichmann bringing us up to date on what is trending around the world. You are welcome. Say hi at the comment section, please. Say hi, we are back again. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending where you're joining from. Say hi, guys. Say hi and like the video so that YouTube will share the video to others. Who is joining? According to information coming from Anambra State, this is too funny. Governor Charles Soludo banned traditionalists from performing sacrifice on Anambra rivers and their junction. Originally, I just posted this video will land in few minutes, okay, in few hours time. According to information coming from Anambra State, please drop your location, say hi at the comment section and like the video. Governor Soludo banned traditionalists from performing sacrifice on Anambra rivers and trade junctions. So if you are a traditionalist in Anambra State, be warned. If not, your two hands will become one. Get the point? You know what that means. So if you want to perform your sacrifice in any place in Anambra, according to what he said in the video, he said that you should just do that in your own house. Don't come and disturb people and by doing all the sacrifice, putting them inside water. No. Anambra State government said they don't want it any longer. Or you going by the roadside, create the road in your house. Create that road in your house and perform your sacrifice. No more coming out in the river or in a 4-corner road or 3-corner road or 2-corner road. No more. If you try it, according to information, he said that, according to him, he said that we have freedom of religion, but don't interfere with others. If you are a traditionalist, don't go to water to perform your rituals. Use a big bowl and do it inside your house. If you have sacrifice to make on a 3-way road, go inside your compound and design a similar setup. If you are joining, please say hi and like the video. Go inside your house and design a similar setup. Maybe if it is a 4-corner road you want, or a 3-corner road, or a 5-corner or 7-corner, design it inside your house. That's what Governor Soludo is saying. Design it inside your house. Once you are caught doing it outside, you will have to explain yourself to security operatives. So you have to explain yourself to security operative. The government clarified that this is not to ban a traditional traditional religion itself. No. But to crack down on fraudulent and criminal practice that pollute the environment and endanger public health. According to Agone Chamber law, Homeland Security law, any person caught dumping sacrifice items, charms or substance on road or in water bodies faces up to 6 years in Kirikiri, a 20 million naira fine or both. So be informed that if you are anybody in, if you be what did they call you people self? What is the other name? Indians and wine, and all the native doctors that used to go to rivers to perform sacrifice that Governor Soludo is telling you people now that it is done. Don't try it again. Do it in your own house. Don't come outside any river at all in Anambra, any road at all in Anambra to do your sacrifice. It is not accepted any longer. So that's coming from the governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo. Charles Chukwuma Soludo is warning you people to stay away from Anambra Rivers. So if you are joining, you are welcome. Let's push. Let's go into another thing. That's the main news we have today. That's the main news we have today. So going back to the Punch newspaper, we have this to relay. Now, information we are having today, some coming from the Punch newspaper. Please say hi at the comment section and like the video, please. Give the video a big thumbs up. Give the video a big thumbs up. Okay? Give the video a big thumbs up, guys. Let's move on, guys. Now, okay, we are back again. Give the video a big thumbs up. Okay, coming from the Punch newspaper, we have this: Saudi Arabia bans poultry eggs from Nigeria. Orders over health concern. Are you seeing what is going on? Saudi Arabia bans poultry eggs from Nigeria. Orders over health concern. According to the information, Saudi Arabia Food and Drug Authority has banned the import of poultry and table eggs from 40 countries, including Nigeria, and imposed partial restriction on certain region in 16 other nations to safeguard public health and ensure food safety in the domestic markets. Okay, that's the information. So in Saudi Arabia, they have banned importation of poultry eggs from 40 countries. You can just read it up to know whether your country is there. My own country is there already. Give the video a big thumbs up and drop your comments. Okay, according to information coming from newspaper headline, a Punch newspaper, NAFDAC has powers to ban sachet alcohol, health minister. You know, when this issue started, let me just go through the news a little bit. The Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare has told the Federal High Court in Lagos that the national agency, that NAFDAC administration and control, is fully empowered by law to enforce a ban on production and sale of alcoholic beverages in sachets, PET bottles, and glasses bottled below 200 ml. You know, last year they told us that that NAFDAC are going to stop the sale of sachet alcohol in Nigeria. Those sachets one, you get the point. They say they're going to stop it starting from this year. But some people believe, some people took them to court, challenging. But Ministry of Health and Social Welfare is telling the Federal High Court in Lagos that NAFDAC has the power to enforce such ban on anything, especially that sachet alcohol. So I think that particular ban still stands. I don't know whether they see selling it anywhere now in Nigeria. So banning on sachet alcohol, according to NAFDAC, they say that is to protect health, especially for our young youths. You get the point? So that's information. Drop a comment at the comment section and give the video a big thumbs up. This is coming from the ICMA reports, newspaper headline, bringing us up to date on what is trending on the newspaper from Nigeria, Africa, and going around the world. Please, if you are looking forward to buying a car in UAE car from 2000 to 2005, contact me on my number. plus 971 52 9256. Contact me on that number. I will do well to get what you want. Just send me a DM of the kind of car you want in UAE. I will get it for you. Okay, so let's continue on the newspaper headline as we move on. As we move on. Okay, let's go. Banditry. Police deploy massive personnel responding to Bauchi communities. Okay, police deploy their personnel to Bauchi to stop the act of banditry in that particular state. Okay, that's coming from Nigeria. Okay, NUC releases guideline on honorary doctorates. The NUC has issued new guidelines for honorary doctorates in Nigeria to cope misuse and uphold academic integrity. See the full details on the Punch newspaper. Go and read it up. Okay, let's continue, guys. Please, if you are joining, give the video a big thumbs up. Give the video a big thumbs up. That's the only way you can help me. Give the video a big thumbs up. The NIPR and NAN have signed an MOU to promote the 2026 World Public Relations Forum in a strategic partnership to boost Nigeria's global image. The NIPR and NAN have signed an MOU to promote the 2026 World Public Relations Forum in a strategic partnership to boost Nigeria's global image. Coming from the Punch newspaper. After we'll go to Vanguard. Okay. According to information coming from the Punch, 98 billion naira disbursed to 8,300 PHCs in 2025, says Tinubu. We have strengthening the basic healthcare provision fund and constantly disburse the quarterly allocation to primary healthcare centers with over 98 billion naira disbursed to support operational expenses for over 8,300 primary healthcare facilities last year. So, according to the president, he said they have disbursed about 98 billion naira to primary healthcare centers in Nigeria in 2025. So, let's continue. Go and read it up in the Punch newspaper. Punch newspaper. According to information, NDDC urged host communities to safeguard projects against vandalism. The Niger Delta Development Commission called on host communities to protect its projects from widespread vandalism, thefts, and neglect to ensure development. Okay, if you are joining, please like the video and send your message. Drop your message for support. How body Terry Henry greets Osimhen in pidgin. Okay.
Yeah, but they fine. No. Victor, this is Terry. First and foremost, how body? What did they? How body? Yeah, but they fine. No.
Victor Osimhen, how body? They don't speak pidgin. We don't colonize on a small pidgin. No be for everybody. Victor should have replied that body is clothes. Okay, if you are joining, you're welcome. That's on a lighter note on the sports news. Okay, let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Okay, coming from the United States of America, Trump slammed Hollywood actor Robert De Niro over capitalism. Okay, that's coming from United States. Oh my God, what is going on between Iran and US? What is going on? Iran insists not seeking nuclear ahead of the US talk. Iranian president insists the country is not seeking nuclear weapons as last ditch US-Iran nuclear talk again to avert a potential military conflict. Let there be peace, please, in the whole world. Lasibi Festival remain intact, planning committee insists. The Lasibi Festival Committee refutes claim that the event is becoming a fashion showcase, insisting it remain a solemn homage to the Egba warriors. Okay, still on the newspaper headline on today, Japan birth for fall. Japan bet for fall for 10th straight year. Japan's bet rate continued to its decade-long decline, reaching a new low in 2025. This demographic wahala poses severe economic and social challenge. Japan bets falls. Their bet rate falls. They should pray people to come and born for them now. What's up? Okay, LATEC mourn as 6 nursing students by in road crash. Oh yeah, child. May their soul rest in peace. FCT poll strengthening electoral integrity. Observers urge INEC. A coalition of observers urge INEC to strengthen electoral integrity following the FCT poll, citing logistic issues despite a peaceful process. Which one is peaceful? I'm gonna shift. 15 police, 4 civilians died in Pakistan military problem. A wave of Pakistan militant problem in the northwest has left 15 police personnel and 4 civilians died, with Troy-Tabalin, Pakistan, claiming most assets. Okay. Power stakeholders seek accountability shift to clean energy. Stakeholders in Nigerian electricity sector call for reform, accountability and structured transition to clean energy at the NESE Week 2026 launches. If you are joining, this is the Eichmann. Give the video a big thumbs. This is our newspaper headline as it is dropping, bringing it up to date to us. Coming from Rivers State, Fubara appoints new SSG, Chief of Staff. Rivers State's Governor Similaye Fubara appoints new Dakoko Wakoma as the new secretary to the state government and Sonny Ewuli as Chief of Staff. Okay, congratulations to them. Governor Fubara, I don't understand you. Are you really governor? The headline should be Fubara announced, not appointed. He did not see comments. Oh boy. So finally, this man don't draw headwinds under the bus. Fubara jump once, not no, but now jumping. Okay. Let's continue. So what was the essence of starting the fight with the first place? When I think that one day a man will climb on my daughter. Push and start people and their comments. Please guys, can you give me a big thumbs up, please? Give me a big thumbs up. Like the video. If you are joining, you're welcome. This is the Eichmann on newspaper headline today. DSS witness testifies in EFC's chairman's defamation case. Okay. If you are joining, you're welcome. Make yourself visible at the comment section. Like the video. Please, if you need a car in UAE and you want to buy a car from here, DM me on my number plus 971 5292 832 9256 plus 971 52 832 9256. DM me any kind of car you want to buy in Dubai. I will do well to get it for you and ship it to where you are. We continue, guys. Kwara State's resolve to end FGM review 2026-2030 action plan. The Kwara State government has reinstated its commitment to ending female FGM in the state, calling for a coordinated multi-sectorial strategy as it reviews its 2026-2030 action plan on the practice. Okay. This will declare Woto on police corruption. Okay. The newly appointed IGP in Nigeria declare Woto on corruption in Nigeria. Please, you have to do well and make your promise count. We continue. If you are joining, you're welcome. This is the Eichmann Report, reporting from Dubai, UAE, on newspaper headline on what is trending. Let's continue. who is joining, make yourself visible at the comment section. US arrests Air Force pilot for training Chinese military. According to the Punch newspaper, a former US Air Force fighter pilot was arrested in Indiana for conspiring to provide unauthorized combat aircraft training a Chinese military pilot. That is coming from Punch newspaper and from USA. If you are joining, you are welcome. Make yourself visible. Amnesty alleges torture. Extrajudicial buy-in at Imo Tiger Base. This Tiger Base is disturbing. A police unit established to combat snapping and armed robbery in Imo State has instead become a hub of alleged extrajudicial execution, torture, and systematic extortion. Amnesty International said in a report released on Wednesday. Okay, let's continue, guys. Amuneke orders warn against reliance on overseas born players. If you are joining, you are welcome. Natasha demand probe into Wahala on Obi and Odugoing. Senator Natasha has called on the federal government to probe on what really happened against Peter Obi and the former governor of Edo State in Benin City, Edo State. Okay, FBI fires against linked to Trump classified document probe. Reports indicate that FBI fires agents involved in the 2022 Trump classified document probe, sparking condemnation from the FBI Agents Association. If you are joining, you are welcome. This is the Eichmann. Let's keep it up. This is 2:42 p.m. UAE time. If you are joining, you are welcome. If you are joining, I will not stay too long in this one because okay, according to information, new IG old challenge expectation 3 Disu appointment. Nigeria new IG Olatunji Disu brings decade of experience but faces immense security challenge and high expectation for police reform. Okay. Okay. If you are joining, you are welcome. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Kwara State Command has warned construction companies, contractors, property developers, and excavation handlers across the state to desist from action that could lead to the destruction of fabric optic cable and other critical national infrastructure. NAPTIP rescue 184 traffic victims in Plateau raid. Okay, that's a good one. The National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons has rescued 184 suspected victims of human trafficking during a raid in Plateau State, with 3 pregnant women among those freed. Congratulations to them. That's a good work. More work, because too many of them are everywhere. NLP strategies to safeguard votes in 2027. Okay, let's continue. Air cargo reform signal push for non-oil exports. Discover how new Nigerian air cargo reform led by FAN aim to resolve logistic challenges and unlock the potential of country's non-oil exports. If you are joining, this is the Eichmann reporting from Dubai, UAE, on newspaper headline today. Okay, the Association of Securities Dealing Houses of Nigeria has called for caution as Nigerian capital market experiences a sustained bullish run, warning that unchecked speculation could threaten market stability. If you are joining, you are welcome. The Permanent Secretary, Federal Republic of Marine and Blue Economy, Mrs. Fatima Mohammed, has reaffirmed the ministry commitment to transparency, accountability, and operational efficiency. If you are joining, this is the Eichmann. Drop your comment at the comment section and give the video a big thumbs up. Please, someone can like the video now. So, how many minutes? A fresh cloud of controversy has settled over Ijabu land as concerned indigenes, traditional institutions, and civic stakeholders raises alarm over perceived procedural and legal breach in the ongoing attempt to commence the selection of a new Awujala or so what. Okay, let's continue. The information we are receiving from the Nigeria Customs Service commenced the sensitization of clearing agents on the full automation of its license and permit renewal application process on Monday with the aim of ensuring ease of doing business and boosting revenue generation for the governments. Okay guys, let's continue. As if you are joining, let's continue guys. I started PS 2 days after Valentine's Day of 2026 and exactly 4 days after surgical procedure while lying down on the bed floor in pain, and 6 days after I was done. I was thinking through my life and different things I have experienced and the lesson I have learned with my phone in hand. I started scrubbing words until I ended up with the PS. I don't understand these people. Leadership blind spot that delay destiny. The Nigeria Customs Services Federation Operation Unit Zone A Ikeja on Tuesday held a reputation management workshop to strengthen professionalism, stakeholder relation, and public confidence among its officers. If you are joining, you are welcome. A social cultural group, Ethic Professionals, have commended the effort of Governor Basi Otu in the ongoing scientific verification of oil wells attributed to Cross River State, saying it is a step forward ratifying historic injustice. If you are joining, this is the Eichmann Report, reporting from Dubai on newspaper headline, bringing us up to date on what is trending on newspaper headline. This is the Punch newspaper. Okay, let's continue, guys, as we join. The Economic Committee of West African States and African Development Bank Group held a 2-day orientation and information session in Abidjan to induct the 10-member board of directors of Abidjan Lagos Corridor Management Authority. Former president of Nigerian Bar Association and senior advocate of Nigeria, Dr. Olise Abakoba, has commended the governor of Central Bank, Oluyemi Kadusu, for stabilizing the monetary environment. Is that true? Okay. The local organizing committee for the 3rd National Paris Game has completed a thorough inspection of venues ahead of the multi-sport event scheduled to run from March 26 to April 3, 2026 at the MK Abiola Stadium Complex, Abuja. Okay. 2 Nigerian blind sambists are said to make history as the first African women to compete at the World Sambo Cup, which held in Yerevan, Armenia from April 11 to 12, 2026. A coalition of civil society organizations, the Coalition for Good Governance in Lagos, has urged the state governor Babachile Sanwo-Olu not to range on the regeneration of Makoko. Okay, let's continue, guys. This is the Eichmann Report from Dubai, reporting on newspaper headline on what is trending. Okay, at the center of unfolding drama in Kano political scene is Ibrahim Shekaru, the influential former governor and current state leader of the People's Democratic Party, now heavily courted by the APC in what could prove a decisive move in Kano involving power struggle. Okay. Court to rule on Pastor Okafor suit against Doris, April 16. And Ikeja High Court has fixed April 16 to deliver its ruling in the suit filed by Nigerian pastor Dr. Chris Okafor against Nollywood actress Doris Ogala, social media influencer Martins Otesi, popularly known as Very Dark Man, and Kevin Emmanuel. 16th April, the court will rule in that case. If you are joining, you are welcome. Thank you so much. Who is joining? Tobia, you are welcome. Where are you joining from? EFCC arraigned 3 senior NRC officials over alleged 2.04 billion naira fraud. If you are joining, you are welcome. This is the Eichmann. The EFCC Commission on Wednesday arraigned 3 senior officials of the Nigerian Railway Corporation before the Lagos State High Court sitting in Ikeja over alleged fraud, corruption, and money laundering amounting to over 2.04 billion naira. Money day now. What's up? Imagine the kind of money these people are just calling. Please, can somebody like the video? Like the video. Toby, you're welcome. Give the video a big thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining my live. If you are joining, this is the Eichmann streaming from Dubai, UAE on newspaper headline on what is trending. Please, if you are joining, give the video a big thumbs up and also drop a comment and where you're joining from. I remain my humble self, the Eichmann. I'm the Eichmann reporting from Dubai, UAE. So if you are joining, you're welcome. Fintri defection loom as Adamawa speaker, 15 others quit PDP. The speaker of the Adamawa State House of Assembly, Wasili, on Wednesday resigned from the People Democratic Party PDP alongside with 14 other members of the assembly, citing ongoing wahala at the national level of the party. You people must say something now. No for now. Governor's wife encouraged boy child to shun cyber. Okay, the Electoral Act Amendment Bill was passed by the National Assembly on February 17th and signed into law the same day. Just 3 days later, on Saturday, February 2021, election was conducted across several jurisdictions, including FCT, 6 area council poll, and other by-election. Nigeria is intensifying efforts to grow non-oil export through air cargo reform driven by Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, highlighting fresh infrastructure and revenue initiative while examining their long-term viability. The Nigerian Customs clarified that BODOGU, a unified custom management system, does not, under any circumstances, generate, substitute, or alter exchange rates for cargo clearance. Nigeria targets foreign investment with mining reform, FG. Car wahala, Joshua driver's case adjourned till March. Tinubu says 98 billion disbursed to 8,900 PHCs in 2025. Primary healthcare. Oyo release. The Oyo State government has approved the release of 900 million naira as counterpart funding for the construction and rehabilitation of 68 kilometers of road across the state. Okay. Former Labour Party presidential aspirant Joseph Faduru, popularly known as Fajo, has declared his intention to contest in the 2027 presidential election on the platform of National Rescue Movement, positioning himself as a youth-driven alternative to what he described as Nigeria's entrenched political elites. I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you well. Northeast states have highlighted their education and youth empowerment initiative as crucial measures to protect children from recruiting into armed groups. Okay. The Lagos Area Manager of National Inland Waterways Authority, Sarat Baram has been conferred with the Nelson Mandela Pan-African Leadership Award by Stay African Youth Development Initiative in recognition of her hard work and dedication to national service. Former heavyweight contender Ike Ibabuchi has expressed delight after being inducted into African Living Legends Hall of Fame by the Nigerian Royal International Election Magazine at the ceremony held in Accra, Ghana. Super Eagles midfielder Alex Iwobi playfully Luton teammate Kevin Bassey following Fulham 3-1 victory over Sunderland at the Stadium of Light on Sunday, highlighting the dramatic way Bassey went to ground to win a penalty. That's a good one. Those three people in Fulham from Nigeria, people are just funny. Rivers United and Enyimba have been listed among the top 500 clubs in the world in the latest 5-year ranking released by International Federation of Football History and Statistics. Falcon begins training ahead Lioness clash. Nigeria Super Falcons have begun training in Yanodo as preparation gathers pace for their international friendly double header against Cameroon Indomitable Lioness. A popular human rights group in South-South region, the Center for Peace and Environmental Justice, on Tuesday launches a high-level multi-stakeholder roundabout dialogue among the Ijaw, Iteshir and Urhobo ethnic communities in Delta State with view to de-escalate the recurring tension among these ethnic communities and strengthen peaceful coexistence among their people. If you are joining, you are welcome. Kwankwasiyya alleged unlawful detention in Kano. African leaders pool $2.5 trillion to boost cross-border infrastructure. The Police Service Commission on Wednesday said Ebonyi, Anambra, Bayelsa, and Lagos states recorded the lowest turnout, while Adamawa State lead in the ongoing Nigerian police force recruitment with a total of 616,873 applicants received nationwide. Lagos completes repair on section of Lekki-Ajah Expressway. Members of the Association of Landowners in Win Homes Estates in Okoye-Ajah area of Lagos State said they had lawfully taken possession of their parcel of land following a federal high court ruling that alleged settled ownership disputes over the estates. Human Corps has entered into a humanitarian partnership with Identio to deploy physical biometric identity verification solution aimed at improving healthcare delivery for thousands of undocumented patients in Africa. The Tigers unveiled Women Corps qualifying provisions. The Lagos Chamber for Commerce and Industry has affirmed that the United Arab Emirates is a critical investor and trading partner to Nigeria as non-oil trade between both countries continues to expand. UAE-Nigeria non-oil trade hit $7.4 billion LCC Health Partnership. FG allocation enough to run council. Ego local government chairman said the monthly allocation federal government is enough to pay salaries and fund new projects, arguing this already provide council autonomy. Oyo community demand independent PIA committee for development. Okay, let's look at other things. Let's look at the Vanguard newspaper. If there's any, okay, the Vanguard newspaper. If there's any current news there, if you are joining, you're welcome. You're welcome, guys. If you are joining, okay, coming from the Vanguard newspaper, the first headline we are seeing here. Okay. Rivers Governor Similayi Fubara has appointed new chief of staff. We have looked into that. The police in Abuja have arrested 2 notorious armed robbery suspects who, along with other members of their gang, invaded a residence in Asokoro by a security guy, stole an unspecified amount of money and stole a car parked in the residence. Okay, if you are joining, who is writing this? Can you please write this in English, please? Can you can you write this thing in English? I can't read what you just penned down. Okay, please, if you're looking for a car in UAE, contact me on my number. I will do well to get it for you. Okay, if you're looking for a car, any kind of car from 2000 to 2025 model. Okay, there's something. It's a La Tango 350 Rainbow user projects. I don't understand. Please, can you put it in English? Can you put it in English, please? Okay, if you are joining, you're welcome. This is matter of time. They are reducing 2027 voters. Wow, that is small thing. Okay, if you are joining, you're welcome. Organized labor in Federal Public Service has issued a Friday ultimatum to the federal government to release funds to settle 3 months outstanding wages award and other pending allowance owed workers. Nigerian average retail price for premium motor spirits. The code wahala between Governor Lucky and of Ondo State and member of National Assembly from the state over return tickets yesterday deepened as the three are allegation that the governor, okay, Nigeria Bar Association Olumide Akpata has narrated how he and the P2B narrowly escaped buying in Benin City. The Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Kayamo, on Wednesday, 25th February, presented a proposed the one the big a proposed 184,392,160,4330 budget for ministry to the states. That's trillion. 184 trillion 392 billion 160 million and 433,000 for ministry budgets. Okay. The newly appointed Acting Inspector General of Police, Tunji Dusu, on Wednesday formally assumed office, pledging sweeping reform. We are waiting for them. Dusu assumed office. Okay, the Deputy Speaker of House of Representatives, Dr. Benjamin Kanu, on Wednesday said that no individual, including President Bola Tinubu, owns the All Progressive Congress. We don't hear. The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board (JAMB) has set a target of 23.8 billion naira as internally generated revenue (IGR) for 2026 fiscal year, representing an increase of 4 billion over its 2025 project. Hope people will not tell us that SNED don't swallow the money after. Minister of Information and National Orientation, Muhammad Idris, has declared that no reform can succeed in Nigeria without clear consistency and strategic communication to the public, warning that poorly explained policy often breeds resistance. From the Vanguard, Brazil Supreme Court on Wednesday convicted 2 politicians of ordering the 2018 buying of Roy de Janeiro Councilwoman Mary Francis in a case that revealed deep ties between lawmakers and organized crime. If you are joining, you are welcome. Drop a comment and like the video, please. The Minister of State for Finance, Dr. Doris Ozaka Anita, has said that the $1 trillion economy by 2030 targets set by President Bola Tinubu cannot be achieved by government efforts alone. Come and take money from us now. The Oyo State High Court sitting in Ibadan has dismissed a motion seeking joinder filed by Austin Nwachukwu and two other People's Democratic Party chieftains in connection with the party 2026 elective convention. President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday at the State House charged the acting Inspector of Police duty to restore peace and strengthen security nationwide. Bayelsa State Chief Judge Justice Abrakas yesterday admitted the oath of office to the state's new deputy governor, Pastor Peter Akpa. I had affair, Brigade says, deny involvement in ethnic crime. Okay, this is 6 minutes past 3. 6 minutes past 3. I'm coming, I beg. Let me pass something I'm gonna eat. 6 minutes past 3. Guys, if you are joining, you are welcome. If you are looking for a car in UAE, please contact me on my number. Please, can you just tell me what you mean in this write-up? I can't get it. Tell me what you mean. I want to prepare something to eat now. I'm coming back. We're going to continue, Laura, okay? Let me eat. The best way they eat, they do come live for me. Get the container, so I need to eat. I need to prepare something I'm gonna eat. Oh boy, guy. I need to do this thing. The thing needs Okay, guys, please. I'm still here. Who is joining, guys? Let's look at what is trending. Look at what is trending, guys. This is the Eichmann. Let's look at what is trending on the Let's look at what is trending on the. I don't understand. Are you going back or are you going front? What's the problem? What's the problem with you? Come on, go front, I beg. If you are joining, so information we are receiving now is Bulgaria. Bulgaria has officially adopted euro as its currency on January 1st. So they just recently adopted euro. Bulgaria, okay? There is done. Okay, let's look at the information. Let's look at the. I have this particular thing. If you are joining, you are welcome. Make yourself visible. Who is joining? Will you make yourself visible? If you are joining, make yourself visible at the comment section. Nothing must happen to Peter Obi. You get the point now. Nothing must happen to Peter Obi. Anything you are doing, you should be careful. Who is joining? Make yourself visible. Let me get something. I wanna prepare something, okay? I wanna get something for you. Who is joining? Drop your comments, guys. If you are joining, drop your comments. Oh, Shamala Santa Laka. Oh my God, I have something to do. I have something to do.
So even if you were higher in rank than this yesterday, but today is the Inspector General of Police, so there is even no such thing as a junior taking command from the senior. No. It is not in respect to when you were enrolled into the police force. Enrollment is a different thing from rank. So by the ranking, whoever is your senior at the time, you are taking command from him. And the Constitution requires that every officer in the Nigerian police force shall take command from the Inspector General of Police. It didn't matter when he joined the police force. It didn't matter whether you were his senior yesterday. So that tradition of compulsory retirement by the Police Service Commission has been declared unlawful, not even just by my submission now, but even by the decision of court. It's not the first time that we have challenged this position. A Deputy Inspector General of Police that has been affected with this kind of compulsory retirement by the Police Service Commission has challenged it before the National Industrial Court. And the decision of the National Industrial Court, appropriately so, decided upon the provisions of the Constitution, the Public Service Rules, and even the Police Act, not 2025, January of 2025, is to the effect that that kind of compulsory retirement is unlawful, unknown to law, it's unconstitutional, it's illegal, and of violation of the Police Act itself. So is this, for now,
yes.
Those who are Deputy Inspector General. Yes.
Land on your thoughts.
Okay. Those who are serving Deputy Inspectors General of Police, whose service are subsisting, they are neither 60 years of age nor 35 years in service. They shouldn't be retired by mere fact of Tunji Disu becoming the Inspector General of Police. And the negative effect is even enormous. Why would you retire the entire body of the Deputy Inspector General of Police with their experience, with what they still have to contribute to the Nigerian police and even to the Nigerian state, and then all Assistant Inspectors General, because Disu came from that rank of Assistant Inspectors General. What kind of thought is that? What kind of consideration is that? And it's not even backed by law. So why should we even consider that? And let me say for the last one, it is not even the first time that we have had an Inspector General of Police who became Inspector General of Police, and then the Deputy Inspector General, Assistant Inspector General were not retired, even just in the recent past, in the 20s. So it's alien to our law, and it shouldn't be encouraged. The fact that some of them will just allow it to go and then allow the compulsory retirement or even be influenced to resign or to voluntarily retire does not mean that that is the law. Or it doesn't also mean that some Inspector General of Police, Deputy Inspector General of Police will say, no, I still want to be in the service. I still have 2 years to retire. Mr. Moses, he was the Deputy Inspector General of Police. When he challenged his compulsory retirement, he had even up to 2029 to retire. But that was in 2023. So he would have been retired in 2023 if he never approached the National Industrial Court to challenge that compulsory retirement that was forced on him by the Police Service Commission. And it was turned down.
So what do you think? Mr. Akine, if I may ask, what do you think is the because according to you, and maybe perhaps what we've seen in the law, there's nothing that forces anyone out simply because you're junior or your let's say your junior now has now been made the IGP, if you're AIG. I want to believe that if your junior or your mate, maybe a DIG was made IGP, I don't think you'll be forced to retire as well. I don't know whether that works as well. So what do you think is the reasoning behind this convention? Because it's not just today is the police we're having conversation about. This happens in the army, it happens in the navy, it happens in the air force, at least these military people and the Nigerian police force. Is there a reasoning? Is there a question of seniority? May not be able, the junior person who is now at the top, commanding the entirety of the structure, you may not be respected by someone who was a senior prior to the time he was appointed. What do you think? There must be a reasoning behind it.
Yes, the argument that appears to want to justify this rather unlawful practice has been that, there is what they call the chain of command or the command doctrine, that hierarchy where every other person, just as expressly provided in the Constitution, that every police officer is under the command of the Inspector General of Police. So it is just that disposition of the armed forces, including the Nigerian police and perhaps other paramilitary formations, that if someone yesterday was your junior and he has become your senior now, why would I? But that's like I argued earlier, it's untenable. But the justification for that argument and why it continued is just that command theory, that command doctrine, and then that has been customary and it's been the protocol. But speaking on the premise of the Constitution and then of the law, the Police Act, and then of a society, a state that has professed to anchor on the principles of rule of law, constitutionalism, and then the social justice. I think it's only reasonable that only the supremacy of the law and the predominance of the law will dictate everything that we do. So the discussion here is not that it hasn't been practiced, but that it is not the law, and then that the law should prevail, just so that because yesterday I listened to some conversation, and then somebody, a retired Assistant Inspector General of Police, was actually making a very strong statement, confidently, that as it stands, all Deputy Inspectors General and Assistant Inspectors General, all of them should not even expect to go to the office that yesterday, should not even expect to even resume office. That is automatic. No, that's not true. It is not automatic. A Deputy Inspector General of Police would elect to stay. And let me say this, the idea of even the doctrine of command does not justify this argument, because the Inspector General of Police today, as at yesterday, the time he was decorated, the Inspector General of Police become the #1 police officer, and your superior, your senior, talk about, you can't even argue that I can't take command from my junior. He's not your junior. When he was your junior, you weren't taking command from him. Let's set a scenario. Police officers are recruited at different levels. If it's about enrollment, you may be enrolled today and probably from the police college or a recruit, so to speak, in quotes. And then you are a corporal or a sergeant. Even before someone enrolls today, but enrolls from the academy or a graduate on a short course and becomes a cadet assistant superintendent of police, he's this far ahead of you. You take command from him and you don't complain. You don't leave the force. Nobody leaves the force. Okay, or a situation where even when you are a commissioner of police and for some disciplinary measure, a rank is taken off you, you are demoted to a deputy commissioner of police. And perhaps someone who was deputy while you were in service got promotion perhaps the next month and becomes a commissioner of police. And would you resign? No, you don't resign. Would you retire? No, you don't retire. You don't even voluntarily retire. You take command. If you are even deployed to another command, you take command from that person who is the commissioner of police. Who, just because the commissioner of police are your senior, you take command from him. It's not about when you enroll into the police force or whether at some point you were his senior. So why would it happen when it comes to the Deputy Inspectors General of Police and the Assistant Inspectors General of Police with respect to the new appointment of an Inspector General of Police? That's the logic behind my argument.
Let's look at beyond the argument around appointments and retirement or compulsory retirement. So I think that debate is going to be on for a while. Let's talk about what we can set as an agenda for IGP, acting now IGP Tunji Disu, whom we all know quite a bit of his history, from the good guys and the RRS days to very innovative way of doing policing, human face, intelligence driven. We can even add the fact that he's a field operations guy. So what would you expect from him?
Yes, thank you. I'm speaking now this time as the National Legal Advisor of the Committee for the Defense of Human Rights. The foremost human rights organization, we have just issued our expectation yesterday with respect to the appointment of the Inspector General of Police. As much as he has been applauded all of these good deeds and his feats, just as you have reiterated, we expect that first, the guiding legislation he has is the Police Act 2020, and that he should go to the objectives of the Police Act 2020, and clearly he would see that the driving objectives of the Police Act 2020 that will direct his policies and his agenda and his programs include respect for human rights. We have had a very disturbing situation of apparent violation of rights of citizens by the police and disregard of the rule of law. So we would expect that Tunji Disu should begin with even repositioning the police to be at the forefront of the protection.
Tired of dealing with the time wasters when selling your car? What are you doing? Stop it now. Endless messages, no shows, lowball offers? Come on. But wait, there is a faster way. Sell Any Car will buy your car in under 30 minutes. No hassle, no time wasters. Get your car inspected, get an offer, and get paid fast. Skip the wait and check out Sell Any Car.
Sell your car in 30 minutes.
Job hunting was seriously draining for me. I spent hours filling out applications and I barely heard back from anyone. I was searching for something, anything that could make the process easier. And then I came across this fantastic tool. It's called Dr. Job Auto Apply, and let me tell you, it's a game changer. All I had to do was tell it what kind of jobs I was looking for, upload my resume, and boom, it started applying to jobs for me automatically. Seriously, I didn't have to lift a finger. Dr. Job Auto Apply took care of finding and applying to positions that match my skills and experience. And it's not just sending out random applications.
As provision in the Police Act, which is continuous training and retraining of police officers. Some of them have complained about the funding for this training and retraining. But I tell you that there are civil society organizations that can volunteer somehow as their service to the state. The Committee for the Defense of Human Rights had done that. We have done training for superior officers in Lagos State Police Command in the past, and then in other formations. So such organizations exist that can collaborate with the police force for the purpose of training and retraining police officers, and even probably other support agencies. So I think that for me, primarily, if he has got nothing to do, because that's what officers will always come and tell us the much that they would want to do, but at the end of the day, they would just turn to like what Zainab Al-Khali actually wrote in her book, The Stillborn. All of these good statements will probably just end up being like a stillborn baby. And just conceived, but we're never delivered alive. So I expect that the Inspector General of Police this time will deliver a living baby.
Mr. Kiramus, thank you so much. He has talked about the fact that the Nigerian citizens are the bosses, in alignment with Section 14 that says sovereignty belongs to the people. So it's not just words, we want to see real action, something different from others. Amos, thank you so much.
So guys,
National Legal Advisor of the Defense of Human.
if you're joining, you're welcome, guys. Oh, I don't change my outfits. I don't change. Okay, guys, please, at this point, I'll be ending today's live. We're gonna do it again tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Remember, I'm Busta, the Ekma. Peace and love. Subscribe to this channel for more updates, please. One love.